Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about childhood shenanigans. I plan on making a series of this, but this supposedly will be episode 1. I always had a tie to nature in my childhood, stemming all the way from just going outside and grabbing a stick and hitting it against like all the trees in my yard. I even remember getting stung like so many times. I could tell you guys that like this one time, I always used to go outside barefooted. I have an uncountable amount of times that I got stepped on a bee. That's probably like one of the worst feelings to feel as a kid. Like, I'm editing right now and I just realized how selfish I sounded, that I'm so worried about the pain in my foot. Mind you, this bee had lost his life because I stepped on him. Because it's so unexpected. Like, you go outside barefooted, which is already kind of dumb, but yet I still go outside barefooted and you're running, you're having fun, and step on a bee. Like, it instantly goes from, oh, now I'm having fun, to, oh my god, like the worst pain in the world. So it's kind of just sad. But this one time I got what I deserved for sure. I took like a wiffle ball bat to a tree and decided it was a good idea to just swing at a tree repeatedly. I don't know why, I just felt the need to beat the tree. Yeah, very, very nature orientated right there. You stupid. Oriented. I can't read.
Well, yeah, Dodoy took you long enough.
But yeah, and unknowingly there was a beehive in that tree.
Come on, yeah.
And yeah, I think it was a wasp. It was a big black wasp that had a really good target. He had some precision on that stinger. Let me tell you where he stung me. Right on the eyelid. I'm so glad I blinked, because if I didn't blink, he would have got me in my eyeball. Probably would have lost the eye. I don't know. Can you lose the eye from getting stung in the eyeball? Hey Siri, can you lose your eye from being stung in the eyeball?
A sting in the eyeball can lead to severe injury, and in extreme cases to permanent loss of vision, or even the loss of the eye. This answer is from healthline.com and harvard.edu.
Alright, thank you. Well, I guess the answer is yes. Okay, back to the video. But anyway, yeah, so, I mean, there's so many shenanigans I got with, like, just nature. I remember when I was a kid, we were at a baby shower in the park, and I was bored at the baby shower. I was like probably maybe 5 or 6 years old. I'd go outside, and no one was watching me. No, I might have been like 7 years old, maybe 7 years old. Yeah. No one was watching me, because I'm kind of old enough to kind of not do that many stupid things, but still very dumb to not look both ways while crossing. Now I didn't get hit by a car. Jesus, man. I didn't get hit by a car. Why would you think that?
Well,
okay?
I mean, you did kind of imply that you can't look both ways, so, I mean, what were we supposed to think?
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, decided it was a good idea because I was bored, okay, to cross the street to the other side of the park. Now, I had enough sense. I didn't have a lot of common sense, but I had enough sense to see if there was a car and whether I had time to cross the street. So I got across the street. There was a pond on the other side, right? And I saw a big family of like geese, right? And I'm like, I'm gonna try and like jump these geese by myself. I'm standing probably like somewhere under like 4 feet tall. I was a really short kid, now that I think about it. But anyway, yeah, so I decided to jump these geese, and they're just peacefully over there like whack, 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 you know, whatever geese noise make, okay? And they were like, yo, this kid's like about to what is he doing? All right, I pull up, right? I'm like, what you gonna do, geese, huh? I'm bored. I wanna whoop all y'all, all 6 of y'all, all right? So they're like, all right, bet. I'm literally pressing them. I'm running to them, right? Not even like within a 5-foot radius. They literally squawk up like bees, right? And they chase me. I'm running laps around the pond, okay? It's a wild goose chase, but the goose chase is me. They're goose chasing me. Me goose. Me gusta. Get out! Okay, alright. Anyway, that was corny. But yeah. Yeah, and yeah, eventually I was like in tears because I thought I was gonna die to these geese. What a sad way that would be to go out like that, bro. Then I go to cross the street. This family that was driving down the street see me by myself. They're like, yo, are you okay, kid? Like, what are you doing out here? I'm so glad that it was a very friendly family that found me instead of like some child kidnapper, because I would have been gone. You would not be seeing this video if that was a child kidnapper, because I definitely did follow them back to where the party was. This family brought me back to the party. Even though I knew where the party was, I was literally on my way back, okay, from the wild goose chase. So I would have went without this family. But the same family got me in trouble, okay? Like, I get back to this party, and this family's like, hey, your son wandered off. And my mom was like so livid because not that I got lost, or not that I went disappearing, but that a family got involved. Which is, you know, that's kind of fair, because like, that, you know how like embarrassing that is to have your son be returned to you unknowingly. Like, it's like you embarrassed me, okay? All right, now you about to get this whooping, which I did get a whooping. So that was a really good story to not. To learn from my mistake that don't wander off, buddy. But now I will tell another story where I did wander off again, but I'm older this time. I'm about like probably 12 years old, I think, and there's a creek by my house. It's a long creek that runs like, it's far, and it's pretty fun. Like, I sometimes will see like dead fish like come through the creek. Don't tell me where the dead fish come from, but it dead. Okay? It dead.
Man, I'm dead.
And they would come through, but in this specific story, my little cousin that's like 3 years younger than me, we just love doing random stuff in my yard, because we get bored of the game so fast. Like, nowadays, like, it's the whole opposite outside. Like, people would get bored outside and be like, all right, let's just go play the game, y'all. But me and my cousin would get bored because that's how much fun we would have outside. Now, in this one, we thought it was a good idea to go all the way through the creek till the end of it, all right? This was a conquest, all right? And, you know, we decided to take off our shoes and socks because we didn't want to get them like dirty or wet while running through the creek. Like it's water, it's dirt. I'd rather just wash my feet off when we get back than to wash my socks, shoes, feet, all that. Okay, all right. We're wandering in there for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. We made it to like this bridge. It's pretty much the end of the road, right? Now we hear our parents yelling our name from all the way to the house. Like, mind you, we're 30 minutes probably away, a 30-minute walk away. We hear them yelling, right? Now, they're yelling our names, and now when I listen to the story that from their point of view, it's kind of, okay, we were in the wrong for sure, but they were like, they go to see, if we're still down in the creek, right? Because there's like a poolish area right there, like a pool area that they thought we just stayed in the whole time. They went down there to say, hey, we're about to leave. My cousin's about to leave, right? They'd come to find just our socks and shoes there, and we're gone. Now, as a parent, that's a red flag right there. Like, hey, your kid's probably snatched, all right? They're yelling, thinking that we're snatched up. Rightfully so. I mean, but yeah, so they eventually like come like halfway to where like they're following through the creek trying to find us, and we're like scattering out, like trying to come out of the woods like the Loch Ness monster, barefoot. We got like all these like pricklies on us and stuff, and you know, they're like, why would y'all do this? Why would y'all go all the way in there? Dumb stuff. You know, we grabbed some sea slugs. We found crawfish. It was a fun little adventure up until, you know, our parents thought we were kidnapped. Yeah, I mean, there's so many stories that I got in nature that made my childhood. Even knowing they weren't really like the best, you know, which makes them ultimately the best because they're fun, and they taught me a lot to like be aware, you know, like, yeah. What's another like story that I got? I might not have another story. I think that might be it, honestly. I gotta leave one thing with you guys. It's to like go outside more, alright? Like wherever you're at, I don't even care if there's no woods around you or something. Like go outside and just roll in the grass one time for the one time, alright? You might get bugs on you, you might get ringworm, you might get, I don't even know. But yeah, like it trust me, like running outside barefooted and getting stung by a wasp or stepping on a wasp, in my opinion, is better than not having fun outside, honestly. I'm not saying go outside and injure yourself, but you know, go outside and have fun. But I know now, like, looking at Instagram or TikTok is way funner than to go outside, so you know, don't do it, don't do it, I don't care. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, I'll enjoy the rest of mine. Until next time, you guys. I will miss you guys. It's kind of fun to just talk in front of the camera, even though I might cut this out, you know. It's kind of cool. And I forever have my memories logged cinematically. No, this is not cinematic. This is like autistically logged. Yeah. I gotta get tested for autism, because at this point, I don't know. Alright, let me end the video. Jeez. Alright, see you guys later. Gee whiz, he yaps so freaking much.